So often your best work, your best ideas come at a time where you feel like, or you quite literally have restrictions upon you, restraints that are keeping you from doing it the way you want to do it. If you allow yourself to kind of like let go and open yourself up, as woo-woo as that sounds, and not pigeonhole yourself into doing it the way, it allows you to see all of the different ways it could be done, because there's always a million different options. And a lot of the times when you do that, most of the times it forces you to think of a more creative solution to your problem. And that is what's going to reveal this great idea that you never would have had if you didn't have the restraints. The first film that I sold, I felt completely inadequate the whole time because I had one little cheap camera, a cheap little zoom lens, and everything was action-based and moved very fast. And the culture that I was following, I had to shoot from the hip. And so I had no time to set up shots. So a lot of times the shots were out of focus. I shot 90% of the film handheld. So sometimes the camera was shaky. And it made me feel like it would not be good, because what I wanted to do was what I saw other films that I looked up to do, which is to set up the shot, have a nice sweeping cinematic shot, looks like it belongs on National Geographic, that you know the DP took 10 times to get it right, and it's just gorgeous. And that's what I saw as a good film. The film that I made was about street workout fitness culture that was birthed. It was a grassroots movement. It was birthed out of the parks and playgrounds of New York City from hip hop culture. It shouldn't look glossy. It should look rough, rugged, and raw, right? Shaky and shot from the hip. It shouldn't look extra stylized and polished. It's not. So it lent itself perfectly to the tone of the film. And it never would have happened if I'd have tried so hard to make it something that was never going to happen with the restrictions that I had to work within. So think about this next time you've got a time limit or a budget restriction, or your boss just tells you can't do this. There's not only one way. And often when you have those restrictions, it forces you to look at it from a different perspective, and that will reveal the most creative way. Hope this helps.